Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld. We'll be back in Stoneblock 3 land, and we have a problem. We have a problem. We have more than one problem. We have many problems. We need to automate our CPU production downstairs. We can't make the yellow chicken with sulfur. We need sulfur dust, which requires bollocks. So that's a no-go. We've made our nether quartz chicken, and we've got 10 nether quartz chickens being produced over here, which is a bonus. Probably too many of them, actually. Well, that should do the trick. And wheat is going okay. Coal is ridiculous. This is absolutely farcical. I've been planning and thinking about how we're going to deal with the fact that we've got ridiculous amounts of coal now. Insane. The potential for coal now is ludicrous. We've got blood in the smeltery, and I thought this guy over here had killed himself, but I can see him over here somewhere. Yeah, he's kind of stuck in there. I thought he'd got in. Yeah, he's going to be in there a while. So we can make the yellow chicken, but we have to make a spout, and we have to squirt water onto a dirt block and then crook it, and there's a chance we'll get a yellow flower. Then we can use a botany pot to just balloon that. So I think step one is we'll make a spout system, which is copper on a okay, that's fine. So we're gonna start with a spout. I feel starting with a spout is the correct way to start. I may be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. You better believe I've been wrong before. Now, we did all the work over here before, and we kind of ruined that now because we put in the chicken breeding section of the thing and stuff. Right, copper casing. Excellent work. We will grab out that. I've expanded the animal farm down there in the hopes that we could get yellow flowers by bone meal in the ground, but we don't get any flowers by bone meal in the ground. And that's kind of made me sad a little bit. Just a little bit sad. Not entirely happy. I think it's just a dried kelp we need on this, not a belt. We will find out shortly. Yeah, there's our spoot. And our spoot. I don't know whether it needs... We need to put one of these underneath it, a depot. What do we need for a depot? D-E-P-O-T. I don't know if the spout needs power. D-E-P-O-T. Depot. Let's get rid of caps lock, because we just look stupid. Andesite casing. Okay, we can do that. We have some andesites left. Quite a lot, actually. And we have wood. Definitely wood we have left. Strip it and whip it like that. GG. And the depot requires just an andesite. Just an andesite. Like I say, we've got some. We can do that in our inventory because it's doable. There we go. Depot. So we have a depot. We put the... I don't know whether it needs to be powered. That's why I've done all this nonsense over here, because I don't know. I simply do not know. It needs to go above it somehow, which might mean we just need to do a little bit of cobble work. If I stand on top of the depot and just build down, I think that's about where it needs to be. So we put him in there, and he will squirt onto that. That will make... If we put dirt in there and squirt water onto it... We need to get a reliable source of water into that, which could be problematic, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Could probably just use buckets. I don't know how much water it takes. I don't know how much dirt it takes. There's a lot of unknowns here. There's a lot of unknowns here. But we can go and tap our water source out back here. Nice. We still haven't... I still haven't figured out what's going on with it, and there is blood in the smeltery. I think making the smeltery bigger is the first good step. Nope, that's not good. Oh, well done, game. It shifted me buckets around, so I just spaffed 2 buckets of water instead of 1. Well done, game. That helped a lot. Did you plan that? Did you? So that doesn't get the fluids in there. We might be able to do a tank, just a standard tank, just some form of tank. We may already have one. Maybe not. No, we don't. Okay, that's not a problem. Tank. Just a singularity tank is iron and glass. That will probably do us. 5 glass. We've got 30 glass on us. We've got iron on us. We can just make the singularity tank. Bop. Singularity tank. We don't need a lot, I don't think. And then we could just make water pipes to move it in there. I hope. I'm kind of hoping this thing doesn't need... Can I have a quick ponder? Can I have a quick ponder of the spout? S-P-O-U-T, spout. Okay, so that's not directly powered. It's just got a powered pump on it. So I'm going to work on the assumption that that's not a critical component. It's probably a dumbass idea, but that's what we're going to do. So if I put that and our other one, which we don't have anymore, could go a bit blind here. Yep, just a little bit. Just a little bit blind. Is nowt as blind as them as can a see. Literally true. I'm not thrilled about the involvement that Create has to be including to get basic stuff done, like a water source. That's kind of melted my brain a bit. I mean, it works, but it's complicated. We want a pipe. Do we have any pipes knocking around? Fluid pipe. That would do us. We only need the one. Where's me tool? There it is. Pipe wrench. Now, hopefully, that does that. And then when we wrench that, water goes in there. Perfect. That's what we wanted to see. So theoretically, if we put dirt in that depot, that will... Don't need it. We've got some. I don't know why we've got some. Probably from expanding the field. This might break something here, so let's just bang it in there and see what happens. Cool. Now, if we crook that lot, do we have a crook? We've probably got a crook in storage somewhere. Boop, 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 boop. Good. We do have a crook. Nice. Stone crook. Bit crap. It'll do. Anything but a yellow flower. Perfect. Do you know, that couldn't be any more perfect unless it had in fact been the thing I wanted. Good Lord above. Good Lord above. Can't believe we're actually going down this route. It feels a little stupid, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do... Because we're probably going to be doing this a long time before we get what we want. Let me get more water. Let's move things around a little bit, just so that we... hello? Nope. Sometimes things don't quite go the way you anticipate they will. Boop. And... boop. You can have all that dirt back, and I suspect what you will do is just slowly chew through everything here. Yep. that's what I thought you'd do. Going through the blind corner again. Mildly frustrating inventory nonsense going on. So at some point, we'll have made the right piece of dirt that gives us the flour that we're after. I don't know if it's going to be a quick process. All I know is it's going to be a process that we're going to go through. That's all I really know. I think it takes half a bucket to do that, but I can't be 100% sure. Might take a whole bucket. We'll see what we've got. The only problem is the depot picks up bloody everything. Nope, not my bucket. 16. Okay, that might get us what we want. That might get us what we want. You can have that lot back. No. That lot back. There you go. Because the reason for its existence is that job, so... This crook ain't never going to cope with this. I might have ruined something there. I have kind of ruined something there, but let's break them out. Yep, that's what I thought would happen. Yay, yellow flower. I saw a yellow flower. Grand. Grand. So that go in there, that go there, that go there. That go. We got red flower too, which should probably get us the red chicken. And the red chicken's probably a pathway chicken to some enabling effect. I don't know. I just waffled at you, didn't I? We need a botany pot. A hopping botany pot. At botany. Okay. Botany pots. There we go. A botany pot is just... Ooh, quite expensive. A flower pot is 3 bricks. That's not a problem. But that's terracotta blocks. Ouchie. Hopefully we've got enough clay for this. Clay is becoming in quite a lot of demand. We've got 2k clay. Okay, and it is being nerfed. We do need to work on the nerfing. The nerfing is less than premium. So I think we'll probably do the red and the yellow flowers. Do we have any bricks already cooked off? I don't see any. No. Let's assume we don't have any bricks cooked off and cook off all the clay? All the clay. There we go. Something was very broken there, wasn't it? Something was very broken. It's okay now. And then we're going to turn this lot into clay blocks. A gabuki. And should we do the same with that one? Sure, why not? Because we've got it. Might as well flaunt it, you know what I mean? 32 clay blocks will make 32 terracotta. We need 3 bricks. I'm looking forward to when I can just power my enterprise. The coal chickens are going to be heroic. They still spaffing coal like there's no one's business. Did that not make? Or did I just not take it? I just didn't take it. Oh, we need to do that twice, don't we? Shazbat. Sugar bugger, 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 bugger. So that should now have 14 plus 2, 16 nether quartz, 10, 10, 10 chickens. So we've got, in 10, 10, 10 chicken land, coal, flint, log, and nether quartz. I just think that is strong. Strong is the word to what I think that is. Okay, we've got 2 of them. We need a lot of them. It's 5 per, so we need 10. So we can make 1. 1's good. 1's a start. It's not 2, but it's definitely going in the right direction. There's a botany pot. And I think we need hoppers as well, which is chest with iron. We're going to go double chest, because if it's chest with iron, just Just chest with iron. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It is chest with iron. Cool. And then we put that with that, and we get the hopper botany pot. Absolute. The crowd went wild. They did. They did. They were a wild crowd. All this to get a sustainable source of yellow dye. And red dye. Don't, oof, no. Yeah, red dye too. It's weird. We're making single-use machines. Like that spoot that we made. It's, in essence, a single-use machine. It's probably never going to have another purpose. I don't know. If we needed to evolve it into something else, we would probably. This could be messy. We might have to go over here because we're going to start digging into areas we don't want to dig into. That look about right? That looks about right. So we have that, and then we have the botany pot. Botany hoppy pot, like that. And we could probably clear out the block above as well, just so that it feels better. You know, I'm all about the feels. Oh, a nice little puckered anus at the bottom of that one. Sexy times. I need a little bit more dirt. I'm assuming these flowers will grow on dirt. I don't know. I don't know these things. Give me the flowers. We want one of them, and we want one of them. And that should be yellow and red. And that should be sufficient to make the yellow and red chickens. Once we've got them, we don't really need much else, do we? Right, you can have that, and you can have that. And that's doing its job. You can have that, and you can have that. Perfect. That will spaff loads of yellow flowers, but it will take time. Time is something we have in abundance. Let us look at more clay. More clay. Let's go get more clay. Because we're going to make the smelter bigger. We kind of hamstrung ourselves on that one anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit with the smelter, because it's only got 2 block content. And making it bigger will not really. It will make a difference, but it's not a significant difference. So we want clay, that, and that should make Groot. Sweet. And then the Groot. Oh. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Shit. Needs to get cooked off. Don't it, though. Don't it, though, but. That's a problem. It's not a massive problem, but it is a problem. Grab another one of them. And we go that. 3 go in, 2 come out, which is better maths for me. This is alleviating problems in our inventory, I think. I think it is. I don't know definitively. Or we're just treading water. It could just be treading water here. Struggling to breathe. Treading water. My brain is struggling to comprehend what happened there. It's okay. I'm okay with it, but it is struggling a little bit to cope with what transpired there. Do we have clay in there? We do not have clay in there. Okay, so I don't want to mess that up. But what we can do is grab 58. Is 58 divisible by 4? Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to find out. We're going to suck it and see. It is not divisible by 4. We have 14 more blocks. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of the crook, because I think we're done crooking. We did our spout work, and now I think we're done with the whole spout shout. Got 21 obsidian from our adventures in Obsidian Land. which is good. Let's go make the smeltery bigger and see if this alleviates some of our burdensome problems and angles us faster towards obsidian, because that's where we need to be. My other key problem is I don't want flipping stone going in the smeltery. It may not be an option. It may just go in there anyway. Alright, what's in there? Just a load of honk at the moment. That blood is a little bit pissing me off. There was no need for that. We got 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's give us a bit more wiggle room in there. Yeah, that might help. The blood is going to be a constant burden. I think we're going to have to accept that and move on with our lives in a triumphant sort of way, celebrating our inadequacies. Because if you don't celebrate them, they could get on top of you quite hard. Not what you want. Right, that can go back in there. Actually, we've got 7 seared bricks there. We can probably certainly can't do another row. But we might be able to finish that one row we've got started there. Again, I apologise for the phone ringing. Let me just turn that down. Okay, that's gone down, and that's gone down. Good. Success. Same person's been ringing me constantly all morning. Some people just don't seem to appreciate I'm having the day off. Okay, we did another row. That's good. That's made a big difference to all the nonsense in there. Obsidian is at the bottom. If I turn this on, doesn't insta-fill, but it does fill. That's big improvement. We need to get more lava in there. The water is now in ascendancy. It's never consistent, is it? It's never consistent. I don't know why it's showing lava in there. That should be showing obsidian, really. So the smeltery is getting bigger, which is good. Just still inconsistent. I just think we need to pump vast amounts into a big smeltery. Luckily, we can just build a spiral staircase up around this thing. I'm pretty confident we can do that. If I throw a torch down there, and then just keep digging. Just keep digging. You know what I mean? Oh. That was unfortunate. Let's throw that down there because it needs to go there. And we'll just keep going upwards, I guess. This has got to go. What we just don't want to take out is blocks we don't need to take out. Just take out the blocks we want. And then let the world sort itself out. We do not want to fall in there. That would be a bad day. No, we got to carry on up. Get a torch over here somewhere. Because that is above there, so that would be where we need to be. Good. That's all good. We just don't want bad things crawling out of there, so we'll throw a torch up there. And then we can just carry on upwards. And it should be apparent where we are from the hole around the smeltery. I don't know if it will be, but it should be. Is my internal space 3 then? Oh, it is. Okay. That explains a lot. So this could just go up and up and up and up and up, and it will. I think if we make this thing big enough, it will remove its anomalies itself. I don't think it will do it 100% reliably. I don't think it will ever be something we can just walk away and trust. Because at some point it will just bog itself down. But we don't need that much obsidian. We need a lot. Don't get me wrong. We do need a lot of obsidian, but we don't need that much. We don't want to go absolutely buck-ass wild. But yeah, definitely getting obsidian out of it. So that worked, Jack Elf. Well done. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Saluting Jack Elf for the win. I haven't quite worked out what we're doing with the chickens yet. We do have wheat restrictions. It's almost like we've got a wheat intolerance, don't you know? I don't know what would be sustainable. I think we need to work out. I think the generators we've got downstairs are good generators running off coal. We're going to need a fuck ton of them. But they're good generators. These generators here are good coal generators. And they don't hammer the coal too much. But how many chicken farms could feed this? Should we find out? Should we put our one chicken farm that we've got on this and see if it can cope? We could pop it here somewhere and let it I don't know, could we hopper out of that maybe? I think we could do something. We could do something down here and just see whether that one chicken farm can cope with what we've got there. 8 generators. That will give us some idea of how we need to scope out our power station. Because we are going to go big on the chickens. Because we can go big on the chickens. Right, you, my friend, are just doing the Lord's work. So we're going to take you. We're going to break you with the pickaxe because I think you need the pickaxe. Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. We got the roost. The roosty. Do we want to hopper out of this? Potentially, yes. Because I think... I don't want... What I want to avoid, and I don't know whether it's a thing that will happen, is the chickens being pulled into a furnace. Because that would make me a bad person. And I don't want to be viewed as a bad person because I cooked chicken that I didn't intend to cook. He accidentally got sucked into my enterprise. I don't want that on my conscience. A guilty conscience is not something I need right now. So if we put... the roost there... the hopper there. The hopper needs to point at something, doesn't it? So if we put the chest there, that should link up with that pipe, and then that goes on. No, it doesn't do that. It really doesn't do that. Can I hop on that? I can. Excellent. That was a bit of fortuitousness there, wasn't it? Alright, so that theoretically should pull coal down into that box at a ferocious rate. Now what we want to know is, can that cope with those 8 generators off it? It won't do initially. Initially it'll cry like a babby because, you know, that's 1 chicken bum and 4 generators. And the chicken will be like, Jesus Christ, what are you trying to do here? I've just got the 1 bum. I can't do too much here. I just have the 1 bum. And we're just going to be like, you need to do better work with your bum, mate. Your bum needs to do more work. Get it sorted. It's not very supportive, but it's what we should be doing. Right, so if we click on that, things should start to fire up over here. Maybe. Now, I think this one has. I think this one's fired up. Good. What it'll have to do is fill this one. And then move on to the others. And I think it's more than capable of doing that, because these are all empty. So we know it can do 1. The second one has fired up. So we know it can do 2. Right, I'm just going to monitor this. And I will see you next time. So from Furryearsworld, have a good one. We're going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.